Oh, that's not going to work. You guys can't see the game, can you? Give me a second. Yeah, that's a little bit better. All right, we just uncursed this hat. Ooh. Knickknacks and tchotchkes. Old ragdoll on top shelf must have been left by the previous tenant. Walk away from the shelf. Empty space around here. You should try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. Damn right I should. Television set, you've heard of these. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Yeah, great. Simple desk. A simple writing desk with no chair, or pens, or paper, or anything. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Alright. Let me unpack. What? Did I unpack my suitcase at some point? Unless, oh, is this my suitcase? Open trunk. Oh, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, so it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. Oh, okay. Weird. Well, I got everything else here. I'm not too worried, I guess. Whoa, dude. Whoa, gnarly. Oh, Jacob Marley. Poster of my favorite literary ghost. Lots of people in the hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Oh, changing faces. 6 lockers. Investigate. Check the 7th one. You said there was 6. There isn't a 7th one. I said check the 7th one. I said there are only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, geez, you look in the 7th locker. It's filled with all school's papers. Look at the papers. They've got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I Spent My Summer by Victoroni Pepperoni, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. My Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. I had an Purdue library book. Nice. I also have very loud music all of a sudden. Jeez. You gotta calm your tits music. Like the first one. Thriving Colony Advance. Second one. Full of peanut butter. Look it. Babe Ruth. Oh, Shrine to Babe Ruth. Empty. Locker filled with cookbooks. They're all in French. 6th one. Fast on carrying emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so as not to suffocate. Hello. Nice faces you've got there. Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I know. It's the second one. Okay, thank you. Oh wait, less crowded now. That's it? Yeah, the one full of peanut butter. I picked the angry guy for that one. I don't know what the hell that was about. Our founder, Brandworth Corvunculus III. Oh, the lady looks friendly, huh? Hello there, you must be Flipsloo. Hi, we are Pepperoni. Victoroni Pepperoni. And that's my name, don't wear it out. Say it, don't spray it. I know I am, but who are you? I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class, but I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Oh, I get it. This is where I pick my character class. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing, class for pig skinners. We have Overview of Curd Conjuring, this class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Times Signals 504. This is for jazz agents. Oh, I fucking love it. I love Cheese Whiz. I do. Maybe Cheese Wizard? I was a gunslinger last time, the other one. So maybe I should choose something different this time. Thing is, if I'm taking the brunt of the attacks, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. As trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard, elemental cheeses to damage their foes, and soft, soothing cheeses to heal allies, or themselves and their allies. I didn't think about it a little more. Jazz agent? Master of syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. But as accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie. Oh, man. Thing is, Markiplier, I mean, I used his name in the title of my last one because I'm watching his series on this, right? And he's, I don't know, he's done 4 episodes over the last month and a half. And I'm going to just be playing through it because I think you should get the complete game going through. I mean, he's been doing it his way forever, and that's fine, I guess. Cool. But I want a lot of it. Like another game called, oh, frick. It's a game with cars that came out recently. I can't remember. It starts with an I. Anyway, I was sick, and I was watching his series on that, catching up on it, and then over the week I was sick, he only put out another video on it. It's like, son of a bitch. All right. So I don't really want to copy him, the Cheese Wizard. I don't want to do Pig Skinner. So well, I guess we'll do Jazz Agent. I did Moxie last time, and I really liked Cheese. You know what? It doesn't matter. Does it? Does it? Does it? Oh. Now I'll do Jazz Agent. Name's Pepperoni. Victoroni Pepperoni. Now then, just a minor matter of your minor. Looks like we've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. A minor in cryptobotany, an applied insectology, or a physicology of rocks. Cryptobotanist, you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. Insectologist, an expert in bugs, birds, and bees and such. Except for the birds part. Alright. You're a psychogeologist, so you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. Alright, that sounds like it could be funny. Yeah, alright, sure. Gather crafting ingredients from rocks. You know how to break open rocks and steal their secrets. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? Just smiles and points to the door to the right side of the screen. You mean the right side of the dream. Just through that door. Thank you. Isolated dust says this doorway leads back to your waking life. Alright. That was cool. Alright. Your effects reset each day. Awesome. Whoa. Alright. That's cool. I like that. 20 experience. I can't do anything. But alright, they really did this differently. I really like the way they did it in West of Loathing. So, alright, we'll see how this works out. Morning, Victoroni. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes... Oh, sorry. I was about to do... Never mind. You know what? Hey, all my other clothes, they burned up in a freak luggage fire. Oh, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. Yeah, you seem less surprised by it than I would expect. Yeah, we've gotten kind of accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You can pick out some clothes from the shop out front, if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. Yeah, I'll be alright. Thanks anyway. Well, once you've got the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another cursed thing? Yeah, I had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at a local speakeasy at the back of an alley on the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues? Oh, I love picking things up. It appears to be a watch of some kind. Pocket watch or maybe a wristwatch? I can't be certain. A watch and a speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. Oh, neat. That's a pretty neat trick. Yeah, here's some meat for your expenses too. The armor surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Also, was that bookshelf here the whole time? I feel like it wasn't here. This wasn't here before, was it? No, the antique bookshelf man came by this morning and Charles couldn't resist the deal. Wow, I can't believe I sat through the antique bookshelf man. All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself, so who knows if it's the history of the Roman Empire we've got there or pornography. Could be both. You know any Latin, Victoroni? Are you kidding? Yeah. Let's just say it's a dead language. But I think nothing ever really dies. It just ends up here. Check the books. History is worse honking. Hands of combat still sacks of violence. One physical damage to all enemies each round. All right. Great. Sounds good to me. Anything else? Read it. Oh, okay. Read stories of bad hunks in the past and resolve to put some good hunks in the future to even things out a little bit. Somebody has stuffed a few pages of sheet music into the back of the book. It's written in sloppy hand, though, so you really have to concentrate if you'll learn anything from it. If you do, saxophone does 2 more damage per round. Oh, not right now, but thanks. I'm going to hold on to that sucker. Yeah, I know about that. You don't need to know that. The letter was a real surprise. I didn't read it. What did it actually say? Basically, he just asked if I could come visit him because he needed help with something big. He knew I had an adventure of some spirit. Adventure some spirit? Yeah, that's Murray, all right. Haven't seen him in ages. I mean, I only ever saw him at Crimbo, and sometimes he came with us when he went camping for the summer. But after I moved out to go to the college, we kind of lost touch except for birthday cards. But you dropped everything to come see him? To see my crazy Uncle Murray? Of course. Does he still do the tricks where he pulls 5 meat out of you? What? Ew. Yeah, it was super gross. I loved it when I was 10. Well, I bet I'll do it if you ask him. You can find him. Yeah, he's open. Oh, hey Jessica, not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts or anything, but I'm a little worried about Uncle Murray. How's this help him find him? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that. See, the Detectortron 1000 is new. We only got it running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. Last artifact he went after could basically be anywhere. But the Detectortron only detects the nearest artifact. I see. So you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually we'll get to the one he was looking for. Right. I wish the hell he'd left the note about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. That's Murray for you. All right. We'll see if someone wants to play. Not me. Then sure. Yeah, all right. The Haunted Bishop defense. I need 2 spooky armor. Withdrawal of Knight. Advances one of her rooks. Vinchetto the Bishop. Develop a Knight. Presses laugh. Checkmate. Well played. All right. Oh, chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. Yay. Any more trash? Nah. Why would there be any more trash? I don't need to gab with Gabby. I'm all set with gabbing there. Yeah, surplus. Yeah, right. Hey there, my name's Victoroni. Victoroni. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. I'm ambivalent about war. Okay, yeah, sure. Heck yeah, war. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then? Say, how would you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? Oh, nice. Just try them out next time you get in a fight. When you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay, let's see what's for sale. Well, I got mysticality, right? So, yeah, jeez. Oh, I like that. $100. Yeah, I might do that. Hey, mysticality plus 2 physical damage. All right. Yeah, that's what that does, eh? Oh, it's only $20. Yeah, all right, get that for $20. Sure. Sardine. Oh, the kitty loves sardines. Get them for the kitty. Field manual? Yeah, why not? I got $10 left. Can I buy anything? Expired cells. I'm good, thanks. Appreciate. Much appreciate. Alrighty, got some sardines for you, kitty. Here you go. Meow, meow. Government issue sardines. He opened a can of sardines and calliope. I think the calliope. Yes? Immediately wakes up, devours the entire can, and then purrs as she licks the remaining oil from your fingers. Looks like you made a friend. New cat unlocked. You can now pet. You can now pet Calliope to receive a boon. Are you serious? That was great. Calliope's boon. +1 physical armor. Calliope's affections have reinforced you against slings and arrows and mice and birds of the world. That's freaking great. I love this game. Alright, I know I'm supposed to go to the alley, but let's see. Anything over here? Yeah, he's gone. Huh. Alright. Also, I don't have a funny walking book. I don't like that. Where's my funny walk? Want my funny walk. Oh, man. Jeez. Mysticality +2. Oh, hell, I already had that. Yeah, well, I wasted 20 bucks. Look at that. Son of a gun. Probably should have checked my friggin' inventory, huh? Nah, nothing there. Bank. It's daylight. It's clear the bank has been closed for some time. The door to the bank is fastened with 3 locks. That is the maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? In 1928, 4-lock systems are still dismissed as unachievable liberal fantasy. Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for first. Do I? How much stuff can there be under a welcome mat? Just a key to the bank's front door. As it turns out, the security of this place is inconsistent. Here's the key. Door locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, created guardian of the other world's banking sector. Each of the 3 has its name. Phylax, Methapon, Metapon, and Sneaky Pete. Keyhole deep in its maw. Unlock Sneaky Pete. That's strange. The key turns over and over in the lock, but nothing happens. Something sneaky about this Pete, alright. Unlock him. Key fits the hole, alright. That's a labyrinth in the cylinder. You turn and turn and hear click after click, but no results. The head of Phylax lets the key inside easily enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Hercules would have to use all 12 labors just to get the thing going. Oh, sorry, buddy. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious looking door. Password? Fishy drinks. No. Damn. Flippy tricks. It was something like fiddlesticks. There it is. Better not be a prahi. I don't even know what a prahi is. Speak easy, friend. Don't bother him. He's bouncing. Guy loves hitting those spoons together. Milky-eyed spot. Turns his head towards you and smiles. Yeah, buy him a drink. After a few moments, he clears his throat and speaks. They try, but they'll never dam up the flow. I see. I think I see. Even to his milkness. The spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time. Yeah, I really need to get my hand in there, buddy. He looks as you approach, but doesn't stop shaking. Hello. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Victoroni. Whatever you say, baby. You Oliver? Heck no, I'm Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, you don't happen to know what time it is, perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby, the only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour ago to pick up the latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry. From whom? From the mob guys we always get it from. Whither went Oliver? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. Let's see. How do I get there? Have the cocktail napkin, hands it to you. Thanks. Oh, haha, wrong napkin. Here. Takes the napkin back, grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrolling. Take the napkin? Oh, the mapkin. It would be a mapkin. Take the napkin and point to one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street. So if you go out through the alley, head straight for the edge of the napkin. You can't miss the factory. Plunkett Street and the fridge factory. All right. Thanks, Dan. Mention it, baby. One drink for the road, first one's in the house. Sure. What do you ever drink around here? Beer. I don't have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. Bottoms up. Oh, plus 5 to health. All right. I don't want to leave. I want to ask him. I don't want to order a drink. No. No. There you go. Hey, Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby. The spittoon isn't for spitting in. That's going out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available anyway. No, that's a bona fide historical artifact. What? Really? That's right. Belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco, just before the turn of the century. Really? Who? Well, nobody is exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Muffler Fumperdink. Holy shit, Markiplier was right. Markiplier was right. They put Muffler Fumperdink in there for him. I thought, because he's like, is it a nod to me, or is it just because it remembers your last save? Nope, my last save is in there. It was Ace Maverick. Nope, this is Muffler Fumperdink. Wow. Good on you, Markiplier. I hope I get to your level someday, man. That's awesome. It's a strong theory, because if there's one thing we know about that cat, that he loves spittoons. Other people say it belonged to a fellow with the last name of Thurn Lion, and a whole lot of other people claim it belonged to a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about the spittoon. Whoever's it was, they didn't use it for spitting into. They wore it as a hat. What? Oh, gross. Right? They sure got into some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. Wait, what, there's a fisherman from the Washalai basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, bud. We're off the clock. I didn't realize you could talk. I can talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flaubert, Brontes, or whatever it is. Tell me about Dickens. I think his books are too long. Flaubert? I think his books are too long. Brontes? I think his books are too long. What books are the right length? None. Okay, this is helpful. Enjoy your drinks. Okay. Oh. Carved into a floor tile. Alright, I have to remember that. Oh, there's not a lot of things to interact with. Okay, well. Guess we're going out of here. Map of the city. Oh, fridge factory. Oh, I'm on Plunkett Street. Okay, that makes sense. Anything? There it is. Hobo nods pleasantly as you pass and tips his battered hat to you. Howdy, feller. My name's Zaxton Paulson. I ain't been able to find any work in town. Any chance you could spare 4 meat so I could buy some caviar? Be real grateful. Caviar? Not just, say, a sandwich? Well, aim high, I figure. I don't know what I'd call 4 meat caviar, but it ain't high. Sure, here you go. Thanks a heap, fella. You're real good egg. Yeah, no problem. Nah, alright. Obviously stolen and tracked here. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm glad I have these. That's cool. Already, okay. Sure. How much do I have? Oh, come on, just tell me how much I have. How much experience? 20. I have 20 experience. That's not good enough for anything. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I feel like I'm going to lose this fight pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Eesh. Folks look like they're here for some serious business. I'll try to make a deal. Well there, buddy, this is private party. Club members only. Yeah, like he said, club members only. Now, what kind of club is it? Fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning at gate cards. Fat bum egg? Never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? I thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500 meat. Fancy I told you to knock off a repeating business. Shut up, shutting up, bus. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? I'll take a beating. A very hard fight. Oh, good to know. Ha! You could try panhandling with the other bums over in Goldthwaite Park. Where's that? Just north and west of here? You can't miss it. Yeah, you can't miss it. For the love of Mike, Clancy, dry up. For the love of Mike. Right. Didn't expect him to say Mike. So you are new in Ocean City? Your first time at it? That's right, yeah. What things have you got of it? What the hell? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yes, Gabby understands you. It was much fancier before the economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? It has games there and a fortune teller? Oh, it does sound like cat wearing pajamas. Yeah, you can go check it out in a minute. Park groundskeepers inspecting clipboard. Talk to me. Hey there, something wrong? Oh, sorry, fella. I didn't want to seem rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself, and there's a million things to do. I could use a little extra pocket meat. Just love the phrase. That whole phrase was fantastic. How about I help out? That'd be great, except the new city regulations disallow hiring random part-timers. Since this is a municipal park, only official government contractors are allowed to work here. Is the law against side quests? Why? Just to be a thorn in my side, as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything. You got kind of cagey look on your face when you said that. Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous, but that isn't even a half. And I submitted a request for help weeks ago. I still haven't heard anything back. Well, you're in luck. I just happen to be an official government contractor. That'd be terrific, but I'm going to need to see some proof of that. Lie through your teeth with Moxie. There you go. What? You don't believe me? I'm hurt. I'll have you know, I was recruited by Mr. Johnson himself. Who? Johnson from Parks and Rec? Jeez, man, don't you know your own department? He'd be outright dismayed to hear. Oh, that Johnson. No, that's fine. No problems here. Great. What do you need me to do? Well, it depends on what kind of contractor you are. I'm, I like the question mark on this. A statue polisher? Oh, thank God. I sure wasn't looking forward to doing that job. I think the birds must have been eating leftovers from old Snackle Cakes factory. It's horrible. Here's a rag. This is one of Joplin's less popular works. Statue weapon. Great. Can't promise there's anything you'll need in there, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy. Oh, good. Homemade cookies. Oh, yeah. There you go. Physical armor. All right. Maintenance overalls. Okay. I just equip those automatically? Yeah, I do. All right. Shuffling miscellaneous junk. Oh, battery and a match. Nice. I thought there would be a little more, but that's fine. What else we got in here? I didn't mean to do that. And a garden fountain. Lepidopteratorium. Holy hell, that's a mouthful. Oh, I got sandals. Makes life a beach. Hey. Yeah, I want to equip the sandals. Oh, love it. Love it. Sign to point out pointy rocks. A few of my favorite pointy rocks. It looks like part of the sign has been graffiti. Okay. This is weird. Wander to the woods, yeah. Oh. It's an exit. Oh, very nice there. Unlocked. Probably, yeah. Don't want any plans to escape. Oh, requires stench armor. Oh, well, I guess I had something for that, didn't I? Oh, I had the option to buy something for that. I think. Maybe. Or did I? Wait, was it something? Hold on. Hats? No. Oh, man. No. There you go. Cheap cologne. Bam. You could smell worse. Yeah. There we go. Now you get a look at it. A statue of a Cola War soldier. Read the inscription. Brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge. Statue of Daniel Ocean. Alright. Founded Ocean City in 1770 and on his deathbed in 1804 requested that the visitors to this monument only view the statue from the left as he felt that it was his better side. Owl skeleton. Nice. And chisel from photo reference and enchanted to drive away mice. Was gifted Ocean City in 1902 by Hobart Bubbard. I know that man. May the forces of the red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. Oh, nice. Coke versus Pepsi. I love it. Corinthia, yep. Beshan Bossel, mayor of Ocean City. Credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. Yeah, nah, all good there. Oh, a boat going to town. Oh, hold on, buddy. I will get 50 meat for you at some point. It says no fishing. Since there's no water in the fountain, you assume it means no fishing for compliments. Good advice. Maintenance hatch is locked. Well, darn. No. Oh, you found it. The world's least remarkable rock. Reassure it. You teach the rock to love itself for who it is. Gain 5 experience. Great. I'm glad I picked the rock thing. Oh, science center. As a coil specifier. Oh, and me getting shocked. Don't trick the pendulum enough to get any closer to it. And one right up on it. Oh, make some potions. Don't have any ingredients. All right. A lot of rocks in here. You know the names of every single one of them. Harvest the useful bits. Glowing ooze. Resin powder. Frosty flakes. It's like snow, but in flake form. Can you even imagine? Alright, that seems to be it there. That was easy. Alright. Well, I got some maintenance things. That's good. I don't need to... Oh, well, I never met the hobos. Where are the hobos at? That's supposed to be a hobo camp, right? Did I miss it? Maybe I gotta give one meat to that guy and he'll show me where. Got a hobo sauntering down the sidewalk, a bindle over his shoulder. Hey there, fella. Aren't you Victoroni? I'm Gustav Symington. Oh, hi. How'd you know my name? We hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. Oh, that's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We're glad to have you. Where is it? Oh, you just head down 12th Street until you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be. And then you take a... You know what? This is simpler if I just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. Come on by any time. Sure. Nice. There's the hobo camp I was looking for. Not sure if the lamppost is holding the hobo or vice versa. Well, hey there. Pleased to meet you, Victoroni. I'm Dusty. I can see that. Yep. I met a lot of new people in my travels. Got my name embroidered on my shirt for convenience. So what are you up to? Yeah, nothing much. Just hanging around. Just gonna run a 3-card Monty down here on the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Yeah, why not? There's a fellow already running a game down the way, and I prefer not to step on his toes. Just a matter of professional courtesy, you see. I shouldn't be reading here as me, but I am. So deal with it for just a second. I see. Oh, and here's where I change it. Okay. And also because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing, and I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Any way I can help? Well, it's real kind of you. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel, a cup of joe? No, sorry, not yet. I definitely will be able to at some point. First, I'm looking for a spot to fish. I want to pier when I have a fishing pole. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Fish in a sack. Nice. This is a bag of all the terrible fish you've caught. It's pungent. Nice. Just sell it. Current value 1 meat. You just fished a wallaby sprat. Continue fishing. Oh, yeah. Another wallaby sprat and a barn trout. All right. Anything good coming out there? Just a lot of fish. Oh, a crusty ring. All right. Cool. I might be here a little while. Don't want this to be the whole video, so let's just see what I can do. All right, so it's just a bunch of fish. Now I can sell it for a lot of money. And why can't I hardly hear myself all of a sudden? Can you hear me all right? I feel like I'm having to yell over the music here. Music's already down. Damn. That clown music not part of it? Oh, what was this? Arachnophobia, you won't encounter any spiders. Arachnophilia, you will encounter so many spiders. What? That's fantastic. Absolutely love it. This option is haunted. Ooh. That was cool. All right. Yeah, just see if there's anything else I missed that was special. All right. A privatized healthcare station. Ooh, cotton candy. It's made of cotton from expired bandit. Cause turbine. 3 eggs. All right. Maybe. Battery. I don't remember picking that up. But anyway. Flute music. I have exactly 1 meat. Well, that's not going to help anything. Oh, games of skill. Test your everything. Step right up. Step right up. Test your strength, your agility, and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, sir. Can't face a challenge of a lifetime. Only 10 meat. Hey, what's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time? That's right. Care to try it? 3 to all stats and 10 meat. I would love to if I had 10 meat. Grouchy looking guy is standing under the shade of this tiny building's eaves. He glares at you silently. You glare back at him. Tony Fiasco. Hey, it's Tony. Hey, oh, Tony. As you enter, the photographer, who is busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. If it's more bills, there's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you ain't you ain't the jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, it's been a long time since I've heard anyone say that. I love it. Anyway, baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face. That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks. I'm growing rather attached to it myself. Hey, you're funny too. Babe, I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? I had a sign on your roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. But there's something I need first. A face, a portfolio. And you know what I need before I got a portfolio? Before I get, I think that's supposed to be. Could be wrong. Correct me in the comments. A face, your face, baby. Well, don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you got to do is stroll in wearing a hat, and all you got to do is take a photograph of that hat. And anyone who hasn't been watching my channel knows I can't read when I really want to. And then we're both going to be rich. Rich, you say. Rich. Me with my portfolio, and you with 30 meat. I'm going to pay you for every picture. Well, gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be different hats every time. Can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay, how about this hat? What is a hat? An uncursed fedora? Perfect, I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? Yeah, I got 30 meat. All right. Guess what I can do with 30 meat? I can buy... I can't buy ghost stuff. All right. Forget me. Yeah, okay. Oh, $3 stats. I don't have $3 stats yet? Ooh, boy. Hey, 30 experience. This is nice, but I kind of want to do this. All of these. I need one more muscle. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Do I have any effects on me right now? From booze, from potion. All right. Well, what about food? Sleeves armor, homemade cookie, physical armor, frack. All right. Yeah, other potion call doesn't help me. Yeah, nothing. All right. Well, that stinks. I tell you, it stinks real bad. All right. Oh, hey, talk to her. Yes. I now have 5 meat. Yeah, sure, here you go. Thanks, pal. You're a good egg. Grunty wave and wanders off. Alrighty then. You enter a dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman sitting at a velvet draped table. She points to a sign on the wall that says terror ratings 50 meat. 50 meat's a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 and 63rd, 64th gallon of gas for that much. She stares at you and points to the sign again. No, not just now. Thanks. Gotta come back when I got some moolah. Let's try the hobo camp. I'd probably make some money at the hobo camp. I can't say that. As you're walking past one of Ocean City's many disused public urinals, you notice that one has been filled up with ice cubes. As you investigate further, for some reason, you notice that one of them isn't an ice cube at all, but a frozen rock. Oh, I'm a psychogeologist. Let's collect it. You wipe the rock off, examine it, then pound it into flakes. Oh, I got frosty flakes. Gross. Ooh, hobo camp. It's Howie, the hobo who met the boxcar last night. Hey there, Howie. How's it hanging? Well, hey, if it isn't Victoroni, nice to see you again. Looks like that rumor you heard about the hobo camp turned out to be on the level. Oh, sure, the hobo code is pretty trustworthy as a general rule. Hey, you're pretty good with that harmonica, Howie. Thanks. You want to know my secret? Sure. I have only one hobby and all the time in the world to practice. Ha! Ha ha! I'm gonna leave now. The hobo lady met at the boardwalk earlier. Hey there, Dusty, right? That's me. And your name was Victoroni? Got it in one. Great. How you keeping, friend? No complaints. That wouldn't make any sense to describe. How you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I think I'm getting a poker game together if I can find someone with a full deck. Ha! Ha ha! See you around. Hey, Gus, the guy who met in the rain on Pluckett Street. How you doing, Gus? Well, hello there, Victoroni, I believe it was. That's right. Always a pleasure to have another run-in with a friendly acquaintance. It's nice that the rain cleared up. It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. So you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, huh? Yeah, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud from crying, after all. In fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. It's real philosophical-like. Oh, Gus says if I can find a pleasure in any circumstance, then you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Gosh, I'm gonna leave now. Oh, but lady, you haven't met yet. Hello there. Hello there, dearie. I don't believe you've been introduced. I'm Veronica. I'm Victoroni. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. I found tea leaves. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. I'm fine, thank you, though. I like your hat. I thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers? The whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine. I'm going to leave now. How about wearing a handmade tinfoil crown? Hello there. You must be the Hobo King. The crown gave it away, I presume? Yep. Well, you are absolutely correct. I am the Hobo King, though to foster a more familiar air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny. And nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Victoroni. What can I do for you, Victoroni? Yeah, I got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken. Yeah, of course you are. Hey, don't touch that telephone. Royal use only. This phone isn't exactly connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Oh, warm my hands. Oh, I got an effect. Warm hands. +3 cold armor. Nice. Cryptography. I haven't seen one of these in ages. Whatever it is. Anything good? Yeah, again, nothing. I can't interact with anything, huh? Well. Alright, guess I'll talk to the guy. Hobo flipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machine next to him and pencil some notes in the margins. Hey there. Oh, hello. Yeah, you must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around before. Yeah, my name's Victoroni. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist you with? Why do I call you Letters? I'm an expert in microcryptography, aka Hobo code. Oh, okay. Are you familiar with it? Nope. What's that? System of pictographic elements that can be written obtrusively on walls and carved into posts, etc. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn a vicious guard dog. That sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's the book you're reading? Hobo Code Manual. Teach you the basics if you like. Yeah, sure, that sounds useful. Hobo literacy. You can understand some hoboglyphs. Woo! Alright. Neat, thanks. And what's with all the stuff in the room? Stuff is a little broad on the topic of conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask me about, though. I will always be happy to be informative. Okay. I'll see you later. Hey, what's the machine you're working on? You have a radio encrypt. Oh, that's a big word from the Cola Wars. Modified to work with the Hobo Code. That sounds hard. Yes, it was designed to handle a pictographic writing system, that's for certain. Wasn't designed to handle. Wow, see, can't read, but if I get to work it. Yeah, fuck. Look, he's working on it. All right. It's a ham radio. What's it for? Listen to stuff about ham. Gotcha. Old shoebox. Hey, what's this old shoebox? Old shoes. You're welcome to them. Take them. Just try to pick up the box but can barely lift it. Geez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-down boots. They've been passed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably about 50 pounds of metal reinforcements on them by now. Weigh your feet down? Alright. I feel like that might come in handy later. Hey, what's this contraption? It's just a radio. Oh, right. What are all these books? Manuals, various types of code ciphers. Oh, that's a French thing. Treatises, several variations of... Oh, my God. Interesting. Yeah. It's all Greek to me. Yeah, that sounds about right. General purpose hoboglyphs. Most of them blacked out, though. Yeah, experimental. Decided to be wisest to take some precautions. I'm hoping one of these things I look at either gets me experience or an extra skill or something. Notebooks. Yeah, notebooks of hobo code. Yeah, we all know that. All right. Can't take out a single word. Yeah, that's just my handwriting. Teletype machine that we salvage. All right. Sorry. I gotta focus. Hey, Lettuce, what's this thing? That's a teletype machine that we salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We patched into a local telegraph network so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities. This is some heavy-duty equipment. Yeah, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss it in detail. You understand, but secure lines of communication are going to be quite important if Johnny's plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, you have to talk to him about it. Well, okay then. See, I finally learned something. Oof. Wow. A little empty in here, huh? Hey, I'm Victoroni. Howdy. They call me 52 T Thompson, or just 52 for short. Is that because of the 52 white keys on the piano? Nope. All right. It's lucky you happened to find a piano over at camp. I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? I took a few trips. You know anything about the hobo code you could teach me? Sure thing. This one here means apprecio. These two pointy ones are crescendo and decrescendo. And this one here is treble clef. Thanks. Oh, well, there you go. I learned a little bit more. I wasn't done in there, was I? No, I was done in there. All right. Hey, teach me any hobo code? Oh, letters teaching you the lingo, huh? Well, sure. I saw you for dealing with the railroad bull, now that I think about it. I'll go down here and I'll show you what to do. Hey, I got more hobo stuff. Hobo code? Oh, letters gave you the lowdown on the code, huh? Sure, I can teach you a thing or two. Woo! Hey, thanks. Hobo code? All right. Hey, you. Hobo code? Oh, man, I'm becoming a regular hobo. I don't know, something. You teach me the hobo code? Oh, I can bamboozle? Oh, I need bamboozle plus 3 moxie in order to bamboozle? That's a little weird. Huh. That's weird. I just said you were working on some kind of secret plan. Oh, did he? He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. That information is mine alone to divulge. So, will you divulge? You're practically a stranger here. I apologize. I cannot jeopardize operational security. Ah, shucks. All right. I'll leave you to be. I think I got another car over here to check out. Yeah. Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yep, I love the fast staccato rhythm it makes. Yeah, this is pretty good. I bet someday there'll be fancy electrical machines that'll do it real good. Till then, though, folks call me Washy, by the way. Hey, Washy, I'm Victoroni. Know anything about the hobo code? Sure, a word for washboard. Hey, thanks. All right, not too shabby. Probably shouldn't mess around in here. You wake people up. Yeah, all right. I like the little flash coming out from the dark place into the sun. That was nice. All right. Looks like I'm pretty much done here then. That wasn't what I wanted. I don't know where else to go. Oh, the fridge factory. That's right. I needed to get some. Oh, yeah, I'll go check that out. Go check out a new place? Sure, why not? St. Polycarp's Cathedral. Oh, 3 Hobo code knowledge. Nice. Code says meat stash. 4th tree to the left of the church. Back row. Interesting. 4th tree to the left of the back of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back of the row. Oh, an old wallet. Maybe there's some meat left in it. Oh boy. Load it. Oh baby, 89 meat. I'm in the money. Now I have enough to buy another hat and get me an extra 30. And if you don't recognize it, the bell's playing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Oh. Hymnal about that. We got an unpleasant hymnal. Something unsettling about this book of hymns. Maybe it's the fact that every instance of the word God has been replaced with some kind of weird shifting ink blob thing. Crack it open to deal your muscle in spooky damage. Oh. Alright, that's a little weird. Oh, one of those hand washing things. Yeah, can I fish in it? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, give me something good. Handful of holy water. All right. Deal a lot of damage to evil enemies. Nice. All right. What we got here? Catacombs locked. All right. Hello there. Oh, no. What am I going to do? I was going to ask you if everything's okay, but plainly not. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. Services are canceled for the moment. What's the matter? One of the urns has been stolen from our catacombs. Stolen, I tell you, stolen. This tiny cathedral has a catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes, a saint of someone? Oh my goodness, we wouldn't keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just for the ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on. But they're all important in their own way, and the bishop is due to arrive for inspection soon. Huh. I feel like they use the same side quests thing in west of Loathing, but that's fine. Whatever. Funny how bishops always seem to arrive just in time for an inspection somewhere. What? I'll look into it for you. Thank you so much. I'll lock the door to the... Have a lug. Find your way. Old steps and such. Oh, spare urns. All right. Fancy pedestal, empty pedestal. Patch of tomb moss. All right. Oh, 1 candle left to light it. Hopefully that doesn't preclude you cursing the darkness later, if you feel like it. What? All right. Oh, manhole cover. I wonder if I can do something to take that off. Oh, I accidentally hit that. All right. Last 3 visitors were Donk Hufferby visiting this from Saskatoon, Charles Wallace, 111 Plunkett Street, and Captain August Dutch, 23rd Cohen Ave. Let's see, it seems to be a dead end, and they should have some weird names up in Canada. Canada. I love it. That's how everyone says it. That's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about that next time you see him. And Captain Dutch's house. Yeah, I'll sign the book. All right. I'll be right back. I got some things to go check out. Yeah, go back to Plunkett Street since I'm right here. Oh, hi, hello. Hey, what's up? You're intruding on territory with the Glocklins in. Am I? I don't know what the Glocklin is. We are Glocklins, we both. We are the toughest all-street gangs in Ocean City. What do you think about that? Sure, I guess you look pretty tough. That's true if you do it. Your xylophones are pretty cool too. What xylophones? These are glockenspiels that we have. Oh, glockens. Now I get it now. All right. I'm so outraged over you. You think it was mugging you too? Yeah, I'll fight him. Why not? Did he just try to heal me? Because, dude, that was not the time for that. Immune to bleeding. Oh, Gisela the Pounder and the Chimer. Let's get rid of the Pounder. Yeah, let's see what we got here. 1 AP, exactly 1 AP. 5 physical damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, right. Boom. And then flip you, buddy. Oh, please, you ain't got nothing. Slap your ass. Oh, like that matters at all. Come on. And you're donezo. Get out of here. Oh, I got a glockenspiel necklace. Nice. Ranged weapon attacks. This is my... Do I currently have a ranged weapon? I'm very curious. Oh, look at that. 1 HP to the turtle. Good for you, turtle. All right. Nice. All right, antique company. Here we go. Hey, Charles, can I ask you something? I ain't good to see up. We've had quite the morning already. See the bookshelf over there? Just bought it. Real rare. Fine, Victoroni. Oh, it's 17th century cargo ship from the Muskflower. Ah, that's quite a providence for a bookshelf. Oh, yeah. It's a ship's will. Captain brought it from Muskflower out of the dock. Couldn't steer. Drove the starfish. Would sank instantly. Anyway, anything I'll do with. Hey, I saw your name in the visitors book at St. Polycarp's. Oh, sure. Sure. I do a little whistling on a pastime now and again, and sometimes go to Polycarp and look at the goggles. Oh, yeah, I have one. I don't know what the hell I'm turning into as far as that accent goes, but I don't care. Enjoy it. Oh, neat. Thanks. Hey, let me ask you something. Did you lose something? I seem to misplaced a chuck key from my drill. It's a chuck key. Oh, it's a little twisty thing with a chuck on a drill. Any idea where you lost it? I couldn't have gotten too far. The core on this thing got stuck in the outlet long enough for me to drill anything that isn't in this neighborhood. I could find it for you. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Like I said, there's something nearby. Just wander around, shut up a bit. All right, just wander around and find it. Operator, get my worthless son on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said. I'm not buying it. Let me talk to the first Lunginer son. What? Sorry. I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later. Bye. You're probably gabbing on one of those floozy girlfriends. He shovels away. Yes, give me 6 feet. Oh, there you go. Charles Chucky. Bam. Nice. That's all I needed. Hey, buddy. Hey, oh, here you go. I found it under a bush. Oh, yeah, probably a bush that was drilling holes in the other day. Oh, now, what can I do you for? 10 experience, apparently. Not bad. Oh, hey, watch where you're going, buddy. Oh. All right, let's go to Dirge's house, see if he's got an urn. Oh, hi, you realize I'm about 30 feet away, right? What? I gotta read the beginning of that to understand what I just said. On the way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends his hand toward you for a handshake. Now it makes sense. You call out across the traffic. Oh, hi. You realize I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox. Yeah, sometimes I forget my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come over and I'll tell you. Location mailbox. Walk over and talk to... What? Oh, my God. Oh, I mean... knock on it. Victoroni. Victoroni who? Victoroni Pepperoni. Sorry, I don't know anyone by that name. All right, well, it's going to be a knock-knock joke. And it's going to be Velma. I don't know. Velma more. Oh, man, I thought it was going to be a knock-knock joke. Oh, they're all different all the time. All right. Howard, the duck. All right. Apparently I need to know something about that. Whoa, hey kiddos, how you doing? No, I'm not done. All right. I got 5 minutes left, kids. I got 5 minutes left. All right. See ya. All right, hold on. Knock, knock. Oh, man, Maria thinking. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Gotta reach down from this perch and shake your hand. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hey, Marvin. Victoroni, what are you up to? A stunt. A stunt. Doesn't seem particularly stunty. You're just sitting there. Yeah, but I'm sitting here for, looks at his watch. 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Yeah, why? Why? It's a stunt. Yeah, okay, but are you protesting something? Are you trying to attract attention to some kind of cause? Nope. Do you have any money riding on this? Is it for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel like you don't really get the concept of a stunt. I guess not. So, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure, what's up? I've mainly been eating snackle cakes while I've been up here, and I'm out. You can grab some for me. Snackle cakes? You serious? I'll admit they're an acquired taste. I guess nobody other than you wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with the nails still in it. Because snackle mills went out of business years ago. Yeah, but the shelf life on those things is incredible. So it makes them so good for stunt rations. Got my supply from Hiram's Groceries down the street. Could you pick them up or pick me up some more? Yeah, okay. I'll be right back. Whoops. Yeah, I'm out of the road. Calm down. Young man wearing a flour-dusted apron swaggers up to you with a loaf of French bread on his shoulder and an arrogant stare on his face. Hey man, this is doughboy territory. If you want to walk down the street, you got to pay the toll. What's the toll? 5 meat. Yeah, that all? I guess I don't really need the dough after all. All right, now it's 10 meat. Oh, come on. Well, I don't have 10 meat. Bad for you, chump. I guess I'll have to take it out of your hide. Unlimbers his loaf of French bread, wielding it like a glass. I don't want to let him beat me up. Take that. And some of this. Oh. Alright, Gabby. I'm gonna need you to get in there and smack this little guy. There you go. Good stuff, Gabby. Yeah, turtle healed me by 1. I'm so happy. Boom. And you did. Freshly baked roll. Very nice. Clammy dough glob? Ugh. Why is it 5 or why is it blue and then purple? That's weird. Or am I just seeing that thing? So you guys seeing that? Oh, a single shoe. The one was it got lost in the shoe sign station. Saves you the trouble of walking on both your feet. Okay, I'm definitely gonna put those on right now. Fantastic. Bored-looking hobo lounges against the wall of a decrepit building. Hey there. Hey, remember. I'm Victoroni. Remember. Samuel? Yeah, I'm looking for Hiram's Grocery. Is this it? Yeah, it was. When I envisioned, remember. When? How long have you been standing there the whole time? And what are you doing here? I'm just waiting. Waiting for what? Mumble. Looking for work? Yeah, sure. Mumble. Considering that this store is pretty thoroughly closed, I don't think you're gonna find work here. Mumble. It doesn't look like to me another store's gonna open anytime soon. Maybe you can take a cab to a different store or something. Well, sure. Gives his hat to you and whistles for a passing cab. All right. What's it say? Leave this run-of-the-mill, runty-rundown store where you run afoul of frontages, giving you the runaround and also run-on sentences. Stop it. Stop it. Stop popping things up. Milk, dentifrice, beer, suet, and fruit cocktails. The door is not excited about the idea of you going through it. Yank the boards off. Bulging biceps make sure work of the boards. Yeah, darn right. Alright, sorry. Rusty tongs. Oh, grab them. Alright. Heals your mysticality +2 and hot damage. Alright. Neat. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, lip balm. Unless. No, it's definitely. But wait. Listen, it's empty, I promise. It's fine. Oh, wait. What's this? What? Nah, just kidding. There's nothing. Yeah, register is empty unless you know someone who accepts mouse droppings as currency. Look beyond the counter. Oh, Snackimals factory. All right. Well, there you go. Not sure why that would be behind the counter there, but let's go to Dirch's house real quick. They find a path unexpectedly blocked by a huge pile of junk, a broken down car, a busted lamppost, a couch with the springs broken out of it, and a wide variety of other assorted trash. Geez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a couple of weeks ago. The car had a tire break and smashed into a lamppost. Explains the car and the lamppost, but why are they still here? And what's with all this other junk? City trash takeaways are all contractors now. Who wanted to pay for it? Nobody. The car waits here, the people who put junk there because that's the place where junk is. I guess we'll go around it. No, not in the street. That's dangerous. Look at the lamppost for what a car can do. Oh, sure, but traffic isn't bad right now, and here, it's not any problem. Gabby starts picking up junk and stacking out of the way, clearing a path. Thanks, Gabby, but that's not really Eve-ha. All right. She knocks the wrecked car over the side and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow. Gabby sure showed that car where car goes. Gabby's muscle increases by... Okay. Yeah, if this antique thing doesn't work out, you get a job threatening to park people's cars for them. What are the hobo symbols here? What is this? Oh, rock is steaming, confident. I got a phlogistic resin? Huh. All the debunked theories on how fire works, this one is one that we've all agreed to pretend to be true. Alright. Yeah, anything else? I swear some of these are hobo symbols. Rock has the date painted on it, 11/10/82. Well, jot it down. Okay, got it. Gimbal away? No. Hoping to find some other stuff. Yeah, probably shouldn't just barge in. Why? What is it? I'm selling these fine leather jackets. I'm from the municipal center. I'm a milkman. Congratulations, you won a sweepstakes. Fat chance. Never won nothing. Didn't. Hello? Didn't enter no sweepstakes, no how. Scram. Got your milk? I ain't drink that fat water. Get lost. Census Bureau? Nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns. Go away. I'm selling fine leather jackets. Don't worry. Buzz off. Yeah, I'll come back later. All right. That was it? Okay. Well, I kind of know he's got them now. Should I report that? I know that he at least has urns. Where do you think you're going, Crepe? History is Doughboy there. Oh, what you? What is that? Tentacle Buddy? Tentacle Buddy intends to attack a random enemy for forcefully. Where did a Tentacle Buddy come from? I mean, I guess I don't care overall, but awesome. Add a sax to the soundtrack, which will damage all enemies by 1 each round. Okay. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it. Is this what the jazz player does? I'm so glad I picked the jazz player. Fantastic. Everything's better with the saxophone. Anyway, these guys heal. I should probably get rid of them. Oh, okay. I thought it's kind of weird to see him hopping along there. But, all right. Gabby. Smack him. Yeah. All right, go Gabby. Oh, no. Nice. I like that he got hit and not me. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, sacks of violence. Nice. All right, I am winning this thing real good. Yeah, got him. All right. Again, don't know what the tentacle thing's about, but cool. Oh, chef's hat, +2. All right, not bad, not bad. Oh, I was supposed to do half an hour right now because I did half an hour yesterday and I was going to combine them. You found a missing ashes? Not yet. Please hurry. All right, don't get your rosary now. Okay. Well, that's weird. I guess I can't do anything with that. Head over to Snackle Mills. Hey there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? No. God, no. Hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you might say that. Understandable. But what if I told you that this was no ordinary encyclopedia? You think that's something you're likely to tell me? Do you think that's so likely as to be certain? Step a little closer, would you? You would. You stepped toward him, opened his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. No collection of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor. Multi-volume collection of the lewd and lascivious. Lascivious. I got that word right. Second time. Trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of dirty jokes. Precisely, and it's yours. For the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Oh, man. Gift sleeves are... Oh, well... I want it, but I can't. I don't have the money. See, you want the book. You just don't want all these people seeing it. You know, all what people? I just don't want it. Find you later, somewhere more private. Slowly back away from him. Man, I really wanted to get that. Oh, grab a case tomorrow. There you go. Glad I found that. All right, I should probably, oh, there you go. Powerful grit. Great. What'd that do? Even though it's just an inert powder, it's still pretty sure it's going to bully you. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, I got a few things to check out, but in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be finishing this before Markiplier does. I know that, but that's not the point. I do like him. I don't like how he's so random as to what videos he seems to put out. I don't know. Bothers me a little bit, but not the point. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Okay, love you. Bye.